You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
Fix bayonets. We are now entering overdrive with your host, Alex Jones, broadcasting live from the front lines. If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
The next 30 minutes or so, we're going to post a link at Infowars.com for live coverage tonight. The free audio box feeds. You can send it to friends and family. We're going to post it to Facebook and more. 7 o'clock Central, an hour of live coverage. We'll be talking over the long applauses, analyzing his lies, going over it, and then an hour of analysis after. And we're going to have an exclusive Anonymous, White Hat Anonymous, the real deal, exclusive they've sent us. Will be premiered here tonight sometime during the nightly news. So that's coming up during the 3-hour extended transmission. Anthony Gucciardi, you got the floor. Go over these studies. And, yeah, we're here pitching Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Complex, discounted Cadillac quality for Pinto prices, $14.95 introductory price. This is what I'm taking to get a leg up against all this garbage, and haven't gotten sick so far because it's stuff in here is all backed by these studies. Go ahead, Anthony.
We live in a world where natural research is extremely suppressed. We live in a world where, even though the things I'm referencing, by the way, are from a website, GreenMed Info, and all they do is take the National Library of Medicine studies from PubMed, the biggest library of medicine in the whole world that doctors reference every single day. They take it and they put it in a easy to digest format. It would take hours and hours and hours and days to actually find the stuff. So for example, when we type in some of these ingredients that are in Ancient Defense, such as elderberry and ginger, we find these amazing studies, such as the fact that elderberry is actually crushing the flu. It's reducing the duration of its infection. It's stopping its infection. It's an effective treatment, they're saying, for influenza A and B. And this isn't us saying this. This is as far back as 1995 was the study. They found that it was a safe and effective treatment for influenza A and B. And
it's got echinacea, it's got bayberry bark, it's got elderberry fruit, it's got, I can't even go over all this stuff.
Over 20 different ingredients, including a proprietary blend of different herbs inside of a specific formula where we took a bunch of different extracts and we put it in various doses. That's the proprietary nature of it. We didn't patent it because then everyone else would know what to do. When you patent something, you have to make it available so that others, could take less quality versions of this product. We just made it proprietary. So it's a secret process that we use to keep it very low cost at $14.95, but also super high quality. And we looked at all of these. We looked at this evidence. I mean, if you look at it, there's 54 pieces of research just for elderberry.
And we're using the top certified organic laboratory factories in the country. We're going to the biggest, best.
Oh, absolutely. This comes out of...
Because obviously we know we're a target of the FDA and everybody else.
Yes, exactly.
So we go to neurotic levels.
I mean, look, most nutraceutical manufacturers would come on here and say a lot more, okay? They would say the truth. They would say a lot more, but we know we're an FDA target. That's why we're just sitting here reading these studies that are coming from PubMed on these ingredients and telling you since 1995, they said that elderberry appears to be a safe and effective treatment for influenza A and B. We're not making any claims. We're saying this is what the studies say.
Well, what kind of freedom do we have in this country? We're simply here saying the flu shot doesn't work. They admit it. Here's what the studies admit helps you.
Exactly. It's like we can't even say this anymore, that the flu shot doesn't work and elderberry is being suppressed completely when there's studies showing that it actually suppresses the flu. And of course, in a real rational world, we wouldn't arm Al-Qaeda and we would fund research about how a natural plant...
Well, when you go to the pediatrician now, they do say get elderberry this winter. I mean, the good news is medical doctors are...
That's because those doctors are usually good people. We both know a bunch of doctors, on a friendship level, and they say, hey, we're starting to realize this, such as the microbiome. If your immune system produces the right hormone-related chemicals, you can pretty much stop any virus from getting in your body. But what happens is the lectins that you make. But what happens is your immune system and your microbiome, which is your biotic dome, essentially your gut, your bacteria, your good and bad bacteria, if that gets out of whack, and your immune system gets out of whack, you're susceptible to anything. That's why...
You know what? I want to apologize today for getting you on, and then I had Corsi on and played those reports. Can you come on for like 30 minutes tomorrow and have the floor and really just walk through all this?
Yeah, for sure.
From start to finish. I know you had a whole presentation and breaks and everything else. I mean, a lot of good info came out, but I want you to really go over it all. InfoWarsLife.com. It's Ancient Defense, well-known, high-quality things that are on record to boost things. And it's InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. I want to thank you all for your support. The purchases help fund the whole operation. Special expanded nightly news tonight.
You pick up the receiver with your heart racing and sweat dripping from your
challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts.